For the verses and that.
Do you need to record that, or do you know it?
No, I know it. But we'll do it like later on, innit? When we get into a fucking.
That sounds cool though.
Okay, so where am I? 1, 2. Yeah. All good? Hey! No vocals. Yeah, no vocals, mate. Yeah, there you go.
When you put Liam in a studio situation, he really can hit those notes. You know, he's got that out-and-out rock and roll raw. And also that real, you know, uplifting melodic side as well, which is sort of the Liam I know, you know. It's not like, whoa, fucking hell, that's not what I expected, you know what I mean? He's not got off on a dance trip or a fucking African techno whatever trip. It's Liam just being rock and roll and making honest rock and roll music.
He sings from the heart, but also from the gut somewhere. And I'm not sure how much he practiced that. It's just a gift he's got.
This is something that people haven't heard from Liam in a very long time, and that felt incredibly exciting.
The desperation in his voice and the power in his voice, allied to really good melodies, it was all on the right pitch for him, and it's perfect.
Doesn't sound like Liam singing somebody else's song. Do you know? It sounds like Liam singing his song, doing it how he wants to do it. No one's going to tell Liam how to phrase that sentence in that song.
That high, like, clear power was back in his voice, and I was like, we're going to smash this. This is something really special.
Sounds great.
Sweet.
Nice one, man, thanks.
I need to calm down, you know what I mean? Fucking blow my voice in the first fucking good evening. You know what I mean? Do it like fucking Axl Rose, you know what I mean? Fucking got a fucking gig to do, man. We done a gig once with them, man, and we were all fucking putting a bet on how long it'd take him to say the word motherfucker. When he cut in Rockin' Real, when he come back, we were all going, I reckon about first song in, second song in, he just walked on. I reckon that could be the first thing out of his fucking mouth, man. All that, without that, and that there. Universal Green, be here now, fucking see you later. So yeah.
I think it was really important to all of us to make sure that when we put the band together that we got like-minded people and people that he could that he could just really vibe off and that he would get on with on a personal level as well as being amazing musicians.
But I'm older now, gonna show you how for real.
They very cleverly chose a good bunch of people they could foresee just working well together and the right fit for the right kind of band that Liam wanted.
I met him in Highgate and he just came in and sat down and said, "Where are you from?" "Burnley." And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Sound." And then he got up and walked off, and Debbie said, "Right, well, this first meeting was just to see whether you got on, and you clearly do. So you're in, you know." And that was that, really. And I thought, do we? And I would have took anything anyway because I needed some work.
My mate told me about it. I auditioned and my diary was looking a little emptier. So I thought, yeah, fuck it, give it a go.
I'm gonna make you right. We'll bring it on, bring it all night. We're sending you love and light.
Yeah, I just think for Universal D, man, fucking get straight in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it sounds a bit. It sounds a bit like polite. You know what I mean?
I know just what you're saying. It comes in real kind of.
Yeah, chilled.
Yeah. I know.
Even on the record, it sounds fucking loud. It's.
We'll hit that A hard.
Yeah,
right.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, nice one, man.
You want it to have that first note smooth, Liam, or is it all choppy?
It needs to be more like a cello. The deeper stuff's good.
I think he's probably worked with a lot of people that had a lot of louder voices than him in terms of producing and recording. And also other people had written songs for him to sing. And the idea of the songs I was going to produce were songs that Liam wrote. It's his songs, it's his voice. There's no one else to hide behind.
Liam had changed. Suddenly I'm seeing a guy in his 40s. You no longer have that arrogance of youth. You've seen that every dream doesn't come true in this world. You're not walking out onto the stages of stadiums anymore. And it takes it out of you. But when it's your life force, that's what you've got to go out and do.
Definitely got happier as he went in the studio and started recording again.
I could see his confidence was growing. I think he felt like he had some direction again. Home away from home, he just felt back where he belonged, really.
He just became more relaxed. He opened up and became more himself. As soon as we'd start recording tunes, he was just super excited by them. He brings a great energy.
Sorry, man. We'll come back tomorrow, and if there's anything more, we can drop in and do it. Yeah, as long as we get the bones of it down, man.
Say, I've got an idea for horns in the middle eight. He'd sing a melody. Once you put that melody into a song, it's always a genius idea. And he'd already been thinking about all that. Towards the end of it, we were all just really excited.
Cool.
I think that's completely off its tits. Good work, man.
Well as ever, brother. You can bring some rock and roll back to the fucking 21st century.
Fucking exactly, man. It's easy, innit, though, when you rock and roll.
Wake up, I'm onto something.
If I'd left him to his own devices, he would have sung a song 3 times and walked off. But that's when it's good to be able to push people, and I'd get him to sing it because he's got such a great voice. You wanted to make sure you've got the best out of him as you can.
Oh, vibe on it.
Angels, give me shelter, 'cause I'm about to fall. It's all gone, helter-skelter. I'm not afraid, I'm gonna save us all.
come back with a record that you've made on your own and that you've written the majority of it on your own, it takes a lot of confidence. Yes, he was big, yes, he was successful. This was still a debut album for him. It must have been terrifying. There was a pressure that we had to deliver something good, but I think we felt really confident. It sounded exciting, the songs were great, he sounded great, and it was the first time anyone had really heard him do something like this, something that's felt more contemporary in its style and its production.
That high, clear power was back in his voice. The sort of emotional vocal that Liam communicates with an enormous audience in a very genuine way.
I think we were apprehensive about how people would respond, but we both knew that we'd made a great record. That was such a great feeling. We'd managed to achieve what we'd set out to do.
The teenager inside me was going, this is it, this is what you've been looking for 20 years, and you've got it, and it's back. Yeah, I mean, it's a dream job at that point in time.
I think we were super excited to get it out there.
Sounds salt, man.